than 40% of ladies bleach their skin is born out of inferiority complex. Yeah, some boys are doing it now. Because when you put so much attention on the external, you are bound to be distracted and be misled. I said, find love before you date. And when I said find love before you date, I did not mean that you find somebody who loves you before you date the person. I mean, before you ever set out for a dating relationship, ensure that the love tank in your heart is filled with the love of God. Relationship is not a place where you take, it's a place where you give. So if you don't have love, you cannot give love. What did I say? Find love. Never go into a relationship because you want to be loved. That's what a lot of people make. That's where a lot of people go wrong. Never go into a relationship because you want to be loved. I just want someone to love me. I just want to be loved. No. The love of man can never ever complete you. Tell him. And if you check people like that, who always go into relationship to find love, they are the ones that get beaten the most. In fact, they are the ones that get, because they are vulnerable. Never assume that it is what men brings that will complete you. Number 2, being single is not a disease. Not as bad as this may sound, not everybody will get married. Well, it's a sad truth. In fact, the Apostle Paul advised that you can be like me. If you cannot hold yourself, go and marry. It's God's will for you to marry, yes. If you want to marry, yes. If you also don't want to marry, yes. But you are going to marry. I know you are looking at me saying, hey, I don't want to marry. Being single is not a disease. Singleness is for a reason, and it's also for a season. So the season of being single is not a disease. Don't look at your single days as though you are sick and you have an HIV, or you have an HIV sickness called being single. Number 3, just a quick recap. When you are hurting, heal. If you have come out of a bad relationship, don't jump into another one trying to get healed. There are many fish in the river, but when you are hurting, you attract sharks. Only sharks smell blood. That's why somebody is hurting and he feels, if I can only get into another relationship, I'll be fine. Only for them to get in, because there are many sharks out there. They don't care how you feel. They just want to eat you and go. Just eat you, ditch you and go. Chop and clean out. The chop and clean out champions are the sharks. They can smell blood. They can smell when a girl or a boy is desperate for love. Number 4, let your heart be saturated with the love of God. It is God that makes you whole. It is not man. It is not that relationship that you are after, that you want to kill yourself, that completes you. God didn't create. If so, what if there was no relationship? Would you not be complete? Let the Lord use your single days to find God. In finding God, you will find a relationship that is good for you. Number 5. Number what now? Number 5. Know who you are. know who you are. If you don't have an identity, men will give you one. If you don't know who you are, men will give you one. You are not a monkey. And most importantly, you are not a gay. It's not your identity. You are not a lesbian. It is not part of it. The Bible says that male and female created he them. Let everyone who have, some people just feel like, well, what if I'm only attracted to the same sex? I said, that's satanic. What if I'm only attracted to her? I don't love men. There's so much trouble in the world. There's so much trouble in dating. There's so much trouble in marriage. So I just do girl and girl. Can you imagine how stupid some human beings have become? And it starts from little unchecked things. You say, hey, she's my friend. She's my friend, but we can kiss. I mean, you get that? I explained the other time that a guy attracted to a girl is just normal. Now, even if you are born again and you are the most holy person in the world, when you see a pretty girl walk past and you look twice, you have not sinned. No. It's what you do in your heart with the look that time if you have sinned or not. It's just fine to admire pretty girls. It's not a sin. You look at what God has done and say, oh my God. My God. Don't take it more than that anyway. It's just normal. You are not weird that you admire different girls. It's just stupid that you want to date all of them. Know your identity. Don't build, I said the last time, don't build on look. Saul was a handsome heartbreaker. When you see Saul, the Bible says that if Saul is in this place now, from his shoulder is taller than everybody. So the tallest person here will not get to Saul's shoulder. He was the finest of Israel. When Saul passed by, all the girls start speaking in tongues. I'm telling you. If Saul is in this choir today, I don't do evangelism again. I'll just do a flyer. Come and be blessed by the ministration of Saul. All the girls in Ogudu who likes to see pretty, who likes to see fine boy, they will be here. And that's why sometimes you find that the best of men are not called to ministry. God sometimes calls people that he can rely on. Saul was a handsome heartbreaker. Don't rely on looks. The looks will fail. This same look that you see, I'm sure most of you understand it. Sometimes you see a girl, see her, she's so pretty. You see a guy, he looks so good. And then some days or some minutes later, you'll be like, wait, is he not the same person I saw? It happens. Beauty fades, the Bible says, but the woman that fears the Lord shall be praised. And never look down on yourself. Don't say, if only I could be more pretty. You can't be better than God made you. God is a masterpiece creator. He doesn't create anything less. The way God crafted your nose, that's the best that you can have. The way God crafted your height, never wish you were taller. Except you are in God's presence, because he can make you taller anyway. Never wish you were shorter. Never wish you were fairer. I said it before, more than 40% of ladies bleach their skin. Is born out of inferiority complex. Yeah, some boys are doing it now. The other day I caught praise, he was bleaching his lips. Sorry, we're in our family, so I can expose you small. Because when you put so much attention on the external, you are bound to be distracted and be misled. Number one, am I now? So don't accept yourself for who you are. When you don't accept yourself for who you attract sharks. You always wanted to say, oh, you are so beautiful. Oh, you are so fine. The day he doesn't say you are fine, you pack yourself in one corner like, am I still fine? Tell somebody, love yourself. Can somebody give yourself a hug? Guess what? You are the best. You are the best of you that God ever made. You must always have something to offer. Never go into a relationship because you want something, because you want to take. Don't Saul, that's the thing about Saul. He was a handsome heartbreaker and a handsome taker. He took everything that the Israelites had. He took their farm, took their land. So when people are moved by, we live in a world, of course, when the looks, we can't put the looks away. We can't. But can you come to a point we can all also come to the point when we say, you know what, the looks are irrelevant.
Thank you for listening. We believe that the words you've heard will make a tremendous impact in your life. To partner, volunteer, or co-host an outreach with us, please call the numbers below. You can also like, share, and follow our channels. God bless you.